If it looks like I have a white tee on from the gods, it's because I do, and it's too goddamn early for this shirt not to shine. So go fuck yourself for me having crispy clean clothes, and we have to do this show. So that means welcome to your WWE Smackdown Live review. It is your boy, Mr. Starksign.
Big Dub.
What is going on with all of the people in the building, man? Early day gang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are in here tough. Hopefully, we going to see what happens, man. We going to see what happens as we go along, man. You know, our true seekers are probably at work, which I understand, which I completely understand 100%. But we still got a show to do, man. We got a show to do, and that is not even a question. True seekers roll call in the comment section. Let's get that shit popping straight away. You know what I'm saying? Crispy white tees in the building. I'm going to ask everybody, put crispy white tees in the comment section if you in here right now. If you ain't got one and yours is dingy because you've been wearing it since King of the Hill was in season 1, then in which case, don't put it in the comment section. We don't want, no, we don't want dingy white tees in the comment section. Just crispy ones. All right? Crispy. Damn it. All right? But like gang, comment gang, share gang, and financial lubricant gang, I need y'all to come through tough. Get it popping early, man. You know what I'm saying? Last stream of the month. Wait, no, we got Sunday. I forgot about that. Sunday. I forgot all about Sunday. Clash in Paris. And that is one of the reasons why we are here, is because we are covering one of the go-home shows for it. So, yeah, man, show the necessary love to your boys, man, between now and that show, because we need it, especially doing these streams this goddamn early. All right? And, yes, happy heavenly birthday to the king of pop, Michael Jackson, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. 100%. 100%. Okay? You see what we got? Weekly Still Check came through with £5 saying supporting you folks while streaming. Kill the show. Legends, you good duo. I will listen in as I did not watch SmackDown at all. Good for you. I can't even sit here and hate on you for that. Okay? Let me see what we got. Miguel has shared the stream. Thank you, man. People getting the memo. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Xavier is trying to toss himself in with let Michael have his moment. Said also my birthday is tomorrow. You didn't make Remember the Time. You didn't make Human Nature. Anybody could have made Speed Demon. That shit was trash. That's probably the only terrible Michael Jackson song. But outside of that, you probably could have made Speed Demon. I ain't gonna lie. You might have. You might have made your own version. But you ain't make none of them hits. You ain't make Blood on the Dance Floor. You ain't make Ghosts. You ain't make Wanna Be Starting Something.
Thriller.
None of that. None of that.
A song from Free Willy.
Come on, man. You sitting there acting like it. No. You did not make You Are Not Alone. That's a big deal. That's a very big deal. Technically, Michael ain't make it either. R. Kelly wrote it. But Michael sung
I did not know that.
Michael sung it. That's what matters. See, trying to include himself. Get your birthday out of here. We don't care. No, I'm playing. Happy birthday to you in advance, man, because we ain't going to be on this motherfucker tomorrow. All right? So much love. Said MJ, best artist ever. Yeah, that's no question. That is no question. No question. Miguel, I'm going to read one more comment, then I got to get into what needs to be done for this show. But Miguel said, watching SmackDown felt like getting stumped in the nuts by 10 Godzillas. First of all, 10 Godzillas. Let's start there. Godzilla by himself is an extinction level event. Just one will do. Just one Godzilla will do. No need for the extra 9. Just one Godzilla drives it home. He was like, I know you wanted to get it across that it feels that painful, but yeah, no. I think if Godzilla stumped on you, it'd be more than your nuts. Okay? Said, thank you, Mr. Starks and Warner, for the early happy birthday and Michael's best album, Mr. Bad Album. That is the biggest crock of horse shit I've ever heard in my life. That is the biggest crock of horse shit I have ever heard in my life. No. No. Look, as your preference, I'm not gonna knock you for your preference, but yeah, you probably also like Cheez-Its without the cheese, don't you?
Oh.
You just like It's. You don't even like Cheez-Its. Your ass like It's. And I'm not saying that's, a bad album, no pun intended. I'm not saying that it was terrible or anything like that, but if we're talking about Michael's most robust work, dude, it's a toss-up between Off the Wall and Thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we're talking about robust production, motherfucking no skips, come on, man. Come on, man. Although Dirty Diana did come off the Bad album, and Dirty Diana is my shiznil. Okay? I ain't gonna sit here and do you like that, man. You caught me off guard with that one. You caught me way off guard with that one. Thriller is always Mike's 1A. it will always be his 1A. Dude, I put Invincible over the Bad album. I do. Heaven Can Wait? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Butterflies? Come on, man. Come on, man. That's not, you're not a real Mike fan. I knew it. That's why you tried to include yourself on his birthday. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Okay, yeah, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. I'm putting the puzzle pieces together. He and he. Both of them. Put them together. What you got? He. I know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, foreign currency. Foreign currency.
I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
More foreign. I don't even know what that is. It's
What
fake
is
money.
PLN?
It's fake money. We get fake donations. Yes, we have made it. We got our first ever AI donation. What? I don't know what the fuck that is.
I felt it's Polish money.
What is that? Pluto Nash? What is that?
No, we got Polish money.
Hey. Hey, shouts out to Poland. All the Polish women love a player. Them Polish women come over here and be looking straight for the chocolate, and you found it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Poland. I rock with Poland tough. I'm not gonna lie. Change this lighting up, man. You know what I'm saying? So my skin look the way my skin look. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me see what we got. Yeah, shouts out to Poland. Yeah, man. Keep it coming, man. Keep the financial Polish lubricant coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Appreciate you, Michael Ramone. Appreciate you, man. All right? You put Dangerous over Invincible. Xavier, you banned. We got the one more timeout. I can't take it. I cannot take it. I can't take it, man. It's too much. All right? Okay, guys, there's a job to be done, man. That is bringing you beautiful people the news, holding one special, accountable, and bringing you facts, data, statistics as we go, because that is just what we do here. So let's not delay y'all any further. Let's go on ahead and get into 10 news. Let go.
So HBO Max has updated its subscriber terms of use, adding a new section covering one-time purchases. The changes will take effect on September 20th, making it highly likely that All Out 2025 Toronto will possibly be on HBO Max.
Hubbo, help. We need you. Yes, bring the pay-per-views to HBO Max. And no, I didn't say HBO. Hubbo. Y'all need to do it. Just go ahead and do it. You know, it's something that people have been looking forward to. I think it would be good for AEW and their reach. And I really hope that once they start developing that technology and AEW does go live on pay-per-view on HBO Max, that we could start getting the numbers. And somebody might say, why is that so important? Because AEW is being doubted in a realm of which no one has charted yet. Meaning there are people that are going, oh, they're probably not even pulling anything on Max. They got to start pulling those numbers out so they can shut a lot of people up, including the media. Let's just call a spade a spade. The pay-per-views will help, again, be a draw to HBO Max. That'll be nice. And I'm sure they'll probably be discounted.
Haven't heard anything on that. I remember when they talked about it originally. I don't know if that's still a thing today.
I gotta think you get them at half price. I gotta think you get them at like $25.
That would be nice.
You know,
could you imagine that and then like $10 for Ring of Honor?
Hey, I'm with it. At the end of the day, AEW, they got to start growing some extra limbs, man. They got to start reaching out and touching people. Pause if necessary. Pause. They got to, man. And HBO Max would be a good step in the right direction with the pay-per-views. But yeah, start getting that technology ready to get those numbers. I think they already have it. But yeah, start making that official like a referee with a whistle. There's a lot of narratives that need to be shut down about AEW and their ratings because something I noticed, and I guess I'm going to do my own little tidbit of news. Something I noticed that I did not like, and I can say this with all sincerity. So AEW did a record low for the demo this week. And that is the only news I have seen that has been prominently pumped out there for this entire week of professional wrestling news. This is not hyperbole. This is not me just having selective viewing when it comes to my algorithm. No, I mostly saw information about that AEW rating pretty much since it came out.
I'm leaving here.
So yeah, Robert came through with the 10 schmackaroos of financial lubricant.
You know what I mean?
There we
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
I'm leaving with something.
Said late fees. I didn't get the notification that you guys were even on. Well, that's a YouTube problem. That is a YouTube problem. They are, when it comes to our channel, they participate in the terrible act known as bitch-assery.
Mm-hmm.
So we cannot control that. The only thing we could do within the algorithm is do the show. You know what I'm saying?
Also, make sure you're still subscribed too, because I've gotten kicked off a few times of being subscribed.
So yeah, go ahead and make sure that you got the notification bell clicked, all that stuff, man. And that is a good cue for me to go like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. I said donation gang when it's really financial lubricant. You know what to rub all over our virtual bodies. Financial lubricant. You know what I'm saying? Weekly Steel Chair said he did not check his YouTube as I got the notification 30 minutes before live. Well, there's a call out. There is a call out. Robert, send through some money to shut him up. Shut him up. Say, let me drop my wallet on the top of your head. You know?
With a Don Lemon.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that, man. But yes, that was all I saw since the rating came out. I don't know why I said all week. That's what I've been seeing since that rating has came out. It's just, AEW record low demo. Not even a inkling of criticism for WWE having one of its worst cards of the year, and nearly 30,000 people are showing up for it. Why are there no think pieces and articles about how these fans are being gypped? Oh, I forgot that's a word that'll get you canceled in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Oops. But yeah, why is there no think pieces about how WWE fans are preparing to be robbed with no gun this weekend?
Because as you said and I've said, they're compromised. You're never going to see that stuff.
And
you won't see it on ESPN. You won't see it on Bleacher Report. You won't see it on any of the dirt sheets. Nowhere to be found.
And yet again,
that's
page
404.
Real quick, yet again. Also, I got to call this out too. I have to call this out too. Another lack of transparency from WrestleTix. Guys, WrestleTix didn't come out with the numbers for Clash in Paris until I want to say yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Really?
Yes. Yes. So now that makes me think WWE is working in cahoots with WrestleTix, and they said, wait until we distribute these comps before you release these numbers. How am I forced to think anything else? Ladies and gentlemen, how am I forced to think anything else? They're not even in bed with him. They're in the same sleeping bag. A compromised ass sleeping bag.
Mm-hmm.
Because WrestleTix probably ain't getting nothing more than scraps for covering up their ticket sales. That's weirdo behavior, bro. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Somebody help me out.
It was yesterday.
So
allegedly they have 843 tickets available.
So if WrestleTix got WWE up the booty with no KY, who can we fucking trust for transparency?
Mm-hmm.
It's only a matter of time with Brandon Thurston, and we've already seen little signs of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a matter of time with people like him, too. Like WrestleTix, whatever they're offering you, whatever they are giving you, whatever they're handing off, is it worth it, dude? Like, is it really worth it? Because I just saw some real funny style business leading into this weekend when it surrounds this pay-per-view. I've seen some real funny style reporting. But the most important report and think piece that should be out there is this card sucks. Now, unfortunately, investment ratings have to be done.
Yep.
But why is not a soul out here saying how this card sucks and these people are being robbed blind? But yet I saw so much shit about that AEW demo. Like, ain't that a bitch? Like, what? And no, it don't have nothing to do with, oh, we're protecting a billionaire. We're protecting Tony Khan. We're biased. No, if anything, me bringing this up shows you we're not biased.
Yeah. If anything, we're pointing out the hypocrisy.
That's weird to me. That is so fucking strange. All right. Shouts out to Robert for sending through Don Lemon. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Showing that necessary love in the building, man. The financial lubricant is flowing. Need that. But funny enough, I saw a comment that someone needs to address on their own because they are a grown-ass man and they can speak for themselves. But, yeah, Weekly Steel Chair, it's not your fault, bro. It's not your fault. Trust me, it's not. It's not. It deep down inside, it ain't got shit to do with you. But Werner does need to address something on camera that, it wasn't on the up and up. Let's talk about it.
I was going to save it for Clear the Air, but
No, fuck.
I didn't know he was going to bring it up.
Talk to him.
Yeah. So, what was it? Wednesday, I popped in a stream with Weekly to say hello. Little did I know that it was meant to hurt the show. I did not know that. I do apologize for trying to hurt the brand. It wasn't intentional on my end, and it will not happen again. Period.
And it's not personal. It's not personal. I promise to God, it's not personal. It's not. And I'll save that for later. I'll save that for later. But yeah, it's not personal. It's not personal. It's just when it comes to anything, when you're building a brand, and not saying you aren't Weekly Steel Chair, and this is the only explanation I'm going to give you. When it comes to building a brand, and you're doing certain moves, and you're making certain moves, and you're saying certain things, and you're doing certain things, you have to move a certain way. And without any understanding, any information or knowledge, the utilization of what we do as a brand was given to you without any discussion. It's not personal. It's not. Because at the end of the day, which I really do not go on other shows, and it's for a reason, but at the end of the day, when I did do, what's his name stream, Michael Fairman's stream, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite. When I did Michael Fairman's stream, even though I don't have to tell Werner shit, like not a fucking thing, like at all. I said, hey man, met this cat, Staples Center, Revolution, solid dude. He worked in the soap opera business, he did work for Entertainment Tonight, all that stuff. I'm going to be popping in on the show on a guest spot. And I owe that man no explanation. None. This is my shit. I owe him no explanation. But guess what? I still gave him one. So again, it's not personal. Do not take it personal. But yeah, when you're behind a brand, especially with all the stuff we got coming up, you don't move that way. You just don't move that way. That's not keeping it gangsta. It's really not. That comes off as like I'm trying to get my own little shine off the brand, but that's not how that works. Everybody has a role to play. Everybody has things that they need to do, but that wasn't a need. Okay? But you say I get you, and I say, in respect, if I did anything wrong too, I'll apologize. I just like to have a laugh, talk and wrestle with people. You know I like you guys, so I appreciate the response back. Yeah, man, that's why I said it's not you. Werner just had to hold himself accountable. It don't got shit to do with you. It's really just that simple. So yeah, no, it's not a diss song. It's a real song, man. It's not a diss song. And if I felt like it was personal with you, I wouldn't be doing this on stream. I'm gonna tell you right now. We would have a conversation, and if it went left, I'd be catching a flight. So yeah, that's how you know it's not personal. All right. But moving on, ladies and gentlemen, now that has been addressed, now that has been covered, I want to talk about something else. One more thing before we go into drone accountability. There is an unwavering sense of just absolute mediocrity, and I can't even think of another word. Like, just overall general disdain that I am seeing from grown ass men. That every time we post a positive story about a woman in the business, here comes men underneath the same post to call them sluts, go to OnlyFans, do all of it. That shit needs to stop. If I see you doing that on our page, you will be blocked, no questions asked. I do not give a solitary fuck if you have been supporting us since day one. And y'all, I try my best not to make things about race, but it's mostly white boys. You mediocre motherfucking white boys, stop coming under every post that is positive about a woman saying she's a slut, she should go to OnlyFans. Oh, fuck. Y'all know what y'all say. I'm not going to repeat back half of that shit y'all say. I'm not even going to repeat back half of that shit y'all say. If I see you coming on the page with that corny shit, I'm blocking you. Stop. And I hate that I always have to say this, but I have to say it for the sake of all of the dorks that are going to be like, oh, he's white knighting. No, I'm not. Ask anyone
Daryl's
who
the
knows
last
me. Go ahead.
Daryl's the last person that'll ever white knight anybody.
I will call a bitch in a second.
And I've seen him do it.
In a second. And not fear the consequence. Y'all wouldn't talk like this to their faces. That's the part that pisses me off the most. Y'all go to conventions and y'all got y'all lips wrapped around their clits. Stop. Stop. Keep it gangsta. Stop. That shit annoys me, dude. And Martin Dordan, you got to be a man of your word, homie. You said you was going to hit the Cash App, man. You didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I got shit to do. I might try and watch it if I get back in time. I might try to watch it, but no, I got shit to do, bro. But yeah.
It's going to be a fire show, though.
Yeah, no, that's why I say if I get back in time, I'm going to watch that motherfucker for sure. But yeah, man, that must cease. I cannot stand seeing that shit. I can't. Y'all don't, when y'all go to these conventions, I see y'all at these same women's tables buying 8x10s. The whole stack. It was one person in particular. I'm going to tell y'all a funny story. I'm not even going to name him, not even worthy of naming. But it was one person in particular that I blocked, I want to say, this time last year? I want to say it was September, though. I want to say it was September, though.
Was it the two people or just one?
It was just one.
Okay.
I want to say it was like mid-September last year. But it was this person that every single fucking Mercedes post, I think Werner knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's why it's the two people.
No, it was just, this was just one dude, though.
Yeah.
Every single Mercedes post.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this dude would say some of the most diabolical shit that you could imagine. I'm like, how has Facebook not banned this dude? And I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not. I went to an AEW event as media. And I was, man, when I saw his face on his profile picture and I saw him in the third row at this event, I said, that's dude ass. And boy, when Mercedes music hit, I watched this man do the CEO dance in his seat. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. Stop. Just cut it out. Okay? I don't want to see that shit no more on our page. It's a one and done. That shit is a one and done. You are getting blocked. Man, I fuck.
It's weird how these basement dwelling simps just think that they're immune from all this. I don't get it.
And I know somebody's probably still gonna think I'm white knight. Y'all don't have that same energy for the men either. Y'all be talking shit about these male wrestlers and then y'all go to conventions and see them and don't say shit. Y'all be talking about, oh, I'd punch this wrestler in the face, and then you go to a convention and you smile in their face and shake their hand and tell them you love their work. That's what that's what bugs me the most. Y'all don't eat, like, damn, at least keep the same energy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. At least if you're gonna be a dickhead, at least keep the same energy. Yeah, man. I can't do that. Said I genuinely think that is beyond gender, race, or anything about Mercedes. I think these people would no. I'm gonna stop that right there.
No.
I'm gonna stop that right there. Don't dog whistle me, homie. Don't dog whistle me, homie. I gave you a pass with the whole thing. The other thing, don't dog whistle me, homie. If you are not including what people say about Mercedes underneath the banner of race, what comments have you been seeing? Come on now. Come on now. I'm not even going to read the rest of that, bro. Bro. Out of all of the women's wrestlers I have ever seen get criticized, the most racially charged comments come at Mercedes' expense. We not doing that, bro. I'm not letting that rock. I'm sorry. I'm not letting that rock. Nah. It's like 70% racially charged, 30% everything else. That's a no. See what we got. Said most of the dorks who criticize Mercedes for anything then appear on her IG lives asking her for the return to WWE. Dude, I know. I see it all the time, bro. I know. And by the way, y'all, show the necessary love, man. I need some fire emojis in the comment section real quick. I need some fire emojis, man. I need the energy. It's early, but I need that energy. Adrian says, Steel Check, come on. It's nothing but white men that attack Mercedes. Stop being hype. That's a fact, bro. That's why whenever I have to talk about this, and I could hear some white man that watches our show going, stop making everything about race. Y'all make everything about damn race. What the fuck is black crime? What, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want me to make everything about race, don't call crime black crime. You see? Don't dog whistle me and then tell me don't make everything about race. Stop. Fucking stop. Shouts out to everybody dropping fire emojis, man. Appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, no, I can't continue to see that. Love y'all, but again, if I see you doing it, I'm blocking you. Respectfully. All right? Now, speaking of people that we would block instantaneously with no issue, because that is just what needs to be done for the world to properly heal, and y'all should go by the same rule. If you know what portion of the show is coming up, go ahead and drop that thing in the comment section. But even if you decide you are not going to, I'm going to tell your mark ass anyway. It's time for us to hold one special accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Lego.
I'm actually going to forward Jerome on the drone accountability because I've just seen too many comments about it. So today, earlier, Brandy and Cody announced that they had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Kid number 2.
Mm-hmm.
For the love of God, no one cares how the kid arrived. The kid is here. I don't care if it's through adoption, surrogacy, actual. That should not be the point of how the kid showed up. The kid is here. Be congratulatory to the new parents. For the love of God, let this go. There should be no sleuthing on how the kid showed up. That kid is going to have a loving and caring family, I think.
That is where I can separate church from state. Congratulations to the both of them. I do not care about how that happened either. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't have anything to say about that at all. Like, congratulations.
Yeah.
Now, there's some opinions I have about Cody Rhodes as a person and Brandy Rhodes as a person as well, but I'm going to keep those to myself. Ain't no guarantee for Monday. ain't no guarantee for Monday, goddammit. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it to myself. But it's about them. I would never say anything about the children, but it's about them. It's definitely about them. You almost said that shit. No way I'm saying that. But you have liked the stream. Thank you. Almost got me too. Almost got me. All right. Funny enough. Wow. Must have planned this out, even though we don't. I was gonna forego my drone accountability for something bigger too. So the AEW attacks, I noticed since the product has gotten massively better, a lot of the criticisms have either slowed down or it's gone to very like trivial, arbitrary things to criticize, which they typically do. However, I'm starting to notice the criticisms of the people within AEW becoming a little bit more vitriolic and a little more personal, which comes back to what I was saying about Mercedes in particular. If you don't like a specific promotion for its existence, that does not mean that you get to come at people's personal lives and target them as a means of getting back at them for merely existing. Now, I'm not going to name those specific things of what I've seen because if I did, I would get pissed off. But just know I have started to see personal attacks on people that have nothing to do with booking the show and people that have something to do with booking the show. And it's all personal attacks. This is a predetermined damn sport.
It's entertainment at the end of the day.
You gotta cut that out. Because one of these days, and I said this a while ago, or like a long time ago, one of these days, these people that you are talking all this personal shit about, they gonna catch you slipping in the kitchen. And they gonna beat you within an inch of their life. And Tony Khan got enough money to bond them out.
Mm-hmm.
Leave people's families, marriages, wait, all that. Stop. Now, I think y'all know one name in particular that I'm specifically referring to because it is just a constant, and I wish he would stop responding to it, a constant personal attack on this poor woman, Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a constant because she's an easy target because she's so sweet. It is a constant barrage of personal attacks on Deonna Purrazzo. And you name it, for any random thing you can think of. I saw people even shame her for getting an education. I'm seeing people saying, oh, she's not on TV because she's chasing some useless degree.
Wrestling isn't for fucking ever.
Oh, she's not on TV because she's spending too much time getting fat. I'm serious. That's why I didn't want to repeat it for real. I'm serious. All because you don't like a promotion? All because you don't like a promotion. See, y'all, what I'm doing right now is I'm addressing the origins of drone accountability. Me bringing this up is like giving you an origin story on drone accountability. I'm going to keep it a buck, and I've never said this live before. WWE fans gave birth to drone accountability. They did.
Mm-hmm.
I've never said that because I'm like, oh, people going to think we're being biased. No, we've called out AEW drones on drone accountability before. Yep. They're very far and in between because you don't really see AEW fans acting like WWE fans.
Right.
For the most part. But yeah, dude, like this is the origin of drone accountability. WWE fans attacking other people because they belong to something that is not the WWE. Be it free agency or otherwise. But I'm seeing it go to an all-time nuclear level because they can't criticize the product. The product is too good to criticize, so now they're picking easy targets out of the promotion and taking personal attacks at them. And drones, I'm saying this on camera, and I'm not saying this because I'm Mr. Big Violent Black Man. I'm saying this because I mean it. If y'all ever want to have that same energy and you watch the show and you see me out somewhere, please bring that energy to me. Please, please bring it to me. You see me anywhere, bring it to me. I'm going to hand it off to the ambulance, but you can bring it to me though. I just want you to. I always tell this story because it's so funny. I remember seeing this dude at WrestleCade. This man stared at me. He even knew my name from the show, everything. He stared at me. And he said my name. He was like, oh, yeah, what's going on, Mr. Stars, this, that, and the third. But I could tell he was one of them people that I said something that pushed him over the edge at some point. And he looked like he wanted to fight me. But boy, when I got close, it was, what's up, man? How are ya? So a little lesson to all of y'all, and I'm going to repeat this again. If you're not going to have that energy for these people in person, don't say that shit online. Matter of fact, don't even say it at all, because I was raised to believe if you ain't got nothing good to say, y'all know the rest. Mm-hmm. Y'all know the rest. Real quick, because my green screen is being an asshole with this shirt for some reason, I'm going to go change my shirt, y'all. I will be right back. Talk to the people real quick.
All righty. What a way to start the show. You know, I'm going to give a quick pregame thought. Why? You know, they were in Lyon last year. I get the whole fan crowd service. This is a once and once in a blue moon type thing. You're not going to get Lyon every week anytime you go outside of the US. London is England is slowly starting to smart up to their bullshit. I don't Australia probably will slowly get up and start to smarten up to their bullshit too. But Paris, France, I have no idea. I think this is ridiculous with the fan response that they get. Like, oh my God, we finally got a WWE show. Let's go all over the place and be wild and sing and For what? What are you doing?
So Werner didn't steal a talking point from me, but it's funny that I was going to bring that up. But I was going to bring it up in a different capacity. WWE has to understand that, like, that backlash crowd, that was an anomaly.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, I did look at this at WrestleTix. Last year, the Backlash show was only 11,000 people.
Mm-hmm. Now
this year, you got close to 40. You
Now-
really think you're going to get that with close to 40,000 people?
Now, let me tell you something. If WWE wants to have that authentic vibe again, I had to change the lighting, y'all. This green screen is being an asshole today. If they really want that authentic vibe, and that's what I was more so speaking to, not like the ticket sales or anything like that. If they want that authentic vibe, it's just as simple as being authentic.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not even, the recipe is not even that hard. It's like just add water. Just be authentic. Give the people a reason to believe that you want to do something real. So like that energy that you got from that crowd at Backlash in Lyon, you won't continue to get that unless you go somewhere uncharted.
Mm-hmm.
You won't. Because once the show starts, like WWE product-wise is like the absolute definition of and then the bell rings. The whole product is like that. It's not just one match or one person. The entire product is and then the bell rings. Now, I would go as far as to say and then the camera's cut on. But like,
that's the truth.
You know, to an unbiased take, let's just say unbiased. And then the bell rings on most WWE matches. And dude, the magic is gone. By the end of the show, that crowd that is rocking the room they're gutted. They're fucking gutted. Because they're like, damn, we just rocked this house. And what did we get? So that's why I said I was going to bring up your point, but to a different capacity. I don't give a damn how many people they draw. By the middle of these shows, the crowds are dead.
I didn't mean it for how many for how many they're drawing. I'm talking about you're not going to get 40,000 or close to 40,000 people acting like 11,000 people from last year. That's the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, no, they don't got the juice, man. That's like the key word for today's stream, man. They don't got the juice.
Mm-hmm.
They need it in the worst way, but the problem is they're too drunk on their own supply.
Cool.
It's like somebody is trying to hand them that juice, and they're like, hey, man, drink this juice, you'll sober up instantly. If you drink this juice, you'll sober up instantly. And WWE's like, I don't need no stinking sober juice.
Yeah.
And their fans are the same way. And me and Warren have been trying to tell people, the WWE audience needs to sober up pronto, because the moment they sober up and realize what they've been watching, WWE is in deep shit. And shouts out to the people who have already sobered up, because look at their ratings.
Mm-hmm.
AEW is going through growing pains. That's the difference. What WWE has had, like what? How big of a head start does WWE have on AEW?
At least 50.
And people saying, oh, 6 years, they're not still going through growing pains. Bullshit.
A company can still go through growing pains in 20 years.
Okay, Warner, what would happen to a business without massive capital if they scaled out for 10 years?
Growing pains. Easily.
Or the company would die.
The company would die as well. But you'd have the growing pains
I'm leaving here with
first.
something.
And then the company would slowly start to wither away and die.
From around the way. I'm leaving with something.
But the difference is that Tony Khan does have a plan for his product, and he does have a layout for where he wants AEW to go. And you could see it based off of how he books certain talent. WWE, we don't know. Do you know? Serious question. Does anybody know what WWE is doing?
No.
And I don't even mean that in like the fun, unpredictable way. I mean that in like the logical, does this make sense way? Nobody knows what they're doing. I don't even think they know what they're doing. This green screen is going to be the end of me today. I'm sorry, y'all. I might have to change the background, man. I didn't change clothes. I'm in here mixing it up. I'm like stepping out the phone booth on y'all ass. But yeah, no, I cannot stand these people that are oblivious to the plot. And the plot is WWE has no plot. And their fans are fucking punch drunk.
Mm-hmm. And they'll stay punch drunk forever. Even like hypothetically, let's say WWE and the Netflix deal falls through in 2030, right? That's when WWE has to end. Because no one's going to give them $1 billion a year or $500 million. I know we say that every time. But I believe no one's going to have fuck you money in 5 years in the TV space.
That's probably only one of the few things we've ever been inaccurate about.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
But let's just say they're going to die. They're not going to be able to pay that entire roster. They're not going to be able to pay all the TV stuff that they do. It's gonna die.
Dude, they barely want to pay office head salaries.
Right. And then you're going to have these fans that are still around going, well, WWE was always the best. I'm not watching AEW because WWE is always the best. And even though they're not on TV anymore, they're still the best.
It's going to take for them to start working in reverse. Do y'all know what that means in the business world? I'm not even going to say nothing. I want to see if anybody gets it. Eventually, they're going to start working in reverse. I want to see how many people know business. I really want to see. And while y'all typing y'all comments and answering that question, I'm going to read Weekly Steel Chat. Super Chat said, chasing that crowd, but they forget this is in 98. And even in 98, it was fleeting because they were just prisoners of the moment. A lot of us were. The Attitude Era was dope.
Mm-hmm.
We were all prisoners of the moment during the Attitude Era. But I think Vince McMahon even knew that was fleeting, which is why he didn't want to do the Attitude Era in the first place.
But and here's the thing: when did that fleeting moment stuff stop? 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008.
I told you
because we weren't living in the moment then.
I told you the moment that everybody could identify that Vince McMahon had designated John Cena as the guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was the moment where everybody was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm okay. Thank you, though." I point a lot of blame in Vince McMahon's direction and John Cena's direction when it comes to the death of professional wrestling being cool.
Mm-hmm.
And being something that you could sit around the TV and watch with your friends and they not laugh at you like you're an idiot. The cool factor of professional wrestling, the mainstream factor of professional wrestling died when Vince McMahon chose John Cena. It just did. There's no argument that you can present me that would prove me wrong. Straight up. Once you saw he's going all the way with him, pause if necessary.
Pause.
Once you saw, it was like, fuck. Nobody wanted to watch a product where the top guy wears fucking jorts and dad hats.
Mm-hmm.
That's not cool.
And multicolored t-shirts.
And then the PG designation was like the nail in the coffin, the dagger in the heart. That was it. That was it. But there was a litany of issues before that point that led to wrestling becoming blech. Cold product. And watching revisionist history play out in real time with John Cena, especially on this show, is so funny to me because it just shows you how far WWE will go to revise history.
Yep.
It really does. You know how many people I know fell off of watching wrestling once John Cena became a top guy? Dozens. I know dozens of people that literally stopped watching when John Cena became a top guy. As most people that were born, I would say, I'm just going to give a year. As like most people that were born after 1985, what year did they stop watching wrestling? It is going to be some year in the John Cena era.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be somewhere between 2005 and 2009. Watch what I tell you. Just give it a try. If you don't believe me, just give it a try. Don't ask somebody that was born in 1999 at what point did wrestling stop becoming cool for them. because their answer will be the most diabolical shit you've ever heard. Yeah, man, you can't fool me, bro. You cannot fool me. Oh boy. Man, I cannot believe we both had a plan to forego our own accountabilities.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's got to be a first for us.
Yeah, that has to be a first. And overall, guys, and Werner had a pregame thought. I have a pregame thought because this is going to be a short show. I have a pregame thought as well, y'all. WWE is playing, and y'all still ain't answered that question. WWE is playing their own game of capture the flag, and it's not even fun because the flag is right in front of them. And I asked y'all a question of what working in reverse is. What does working in reverse mean in business? That means to operate within your own realm of debt. So once WWE stops becoming, I don't know, fiscally feasible, which I still think they're going to sell to the Saudis once that happens. But like once it gets to a point of where WWE's goose is not worth the gander.
Yeah.
Financially, TKO is going to drop WWE like a bad fucking habit. I don't think we're as far away from that as people would be led to assume. Because I halfway agree with Werner. I don't think that there's going to be someone dumb enough to give them the money that people have been giving them. Like, if that was the case, ESPN would have given them the same amount or more than Netflix gave them.
Yep.
ESPN is on Disney money. I want y'all to understand that.
Yep.
If they felt WWE was a super valuable commodity, they would have got way more than a Billy. That number probably would have exceeded what they got on that Netflix deal. So that's what's going to happen. God damn, my green screen is being an asshole. Like, cut that shit out. But that's the whole point, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think they're too far off from working in reverse. I just don't. Because you don't even need their entire fan base to catch the scent of how terrible their product is. You just need a good chunk. You don't need the whole, because the whole fan base will never abandon WWE. Never. Ever, ever, and never, everdom. Ever. Ever, ever, and never, ever. But if you could get a good chunk, and they don't have much of a chunk left on the market, but if they could lose just even, I don't know, Werner, what's a good percentage? 35% chunk of their current audience, which is actually a pretty reasonable number over the next 5 years.
Yeah.
It might, if they keep going at the pace they're going, it might be more.
Yeah, see, I was like 10% more than you.
So,
but 35 seems more reasonable.
So yeah, 35%. If they lose 35% of their audience in a chunk over the next 5 years, let's just say next 5 years, that's pretty much a death blow for them. I'm gonna challenge y'all to do some math. Y'all take y'all time with this. The most recent SmackDown, if I'm not mistaken, drew 1.2 or 1.3 or something like that, right?
Yep.
Do 35% off of that, y'all. Do 35% off of 1.2 million.
It would be nice if that 35% went to AEW.
We know it won't, though.
We know it won't, but I mean, I'm just saying, for devil's advocate, it would be nice.
Yeah, it won't, because those are loyalists that they're gonna be in give me liberty or give me death mode when it comes to WWE, and they're gonna choose death.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's just what that is. And the Triple H goodwill is gone. Said 420,000 people. Hey.
Yeah, that's not hard to do.
Next 5 years, that they could be there. The next 5 years, they could be there.
Who you
with? Is that completely out of the realm of possibility? Like, am I tripping? And if somebody might think I'm tripping, I want you to compare. Me and Werner have done this experiment plenty of times. I told Werner, go grab a random rating from 1998. And then I said no, because people are going to say, so many people have cut the cord since then. Now WWE fans love cable since ESPN has WWE. Yep. So that was always a bad faith argument. So I challenged Werner to grab a rating from 98, and then I said, you know what, I'll handicap it. Grab a rating from a 2003 Monday Night Raw and compare it to today. And then you do the percentage of how many people they lost between a 2025 rating and a 2003 rating.
It was a few million.
So is what I'm saying really that far-fetched?
So for context, so I just did this randomly. The 420,000 divided by 5. 84,000 people out of a year is not that hard.
No. Like, that's why if there's somebody watching us right now going, oh, he's being unreasonable, WWE would never lose that many people. It already happened.
Yeah. If you keep looking at SmackDown's ratings, it's happening slowly but surely.
And by the way, y'all, I know it's early, but don't freeze up our goddamn comment section. Like the stream, get our chat rate up, so that way YouTube knows to feed us out in the algorithm, man. You know what? I need book emojis because y'all motherfuckers need to read up on this game we giving y'all. Book emojis in the comment section. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang, show the necessary love. And if you don't like our talking points because you don't want your W to get hurt, and that's why you ain't commenting, get the fuck out. I say it with love, but get the fuck out. Get your ass out of here. All right, we don't want you in here if you so tight about what we saying that you ain't commenting. All right. Shouts out to the book emojis. Keep those book emojis. Do your book reports. You remember when you used to get the Pizza Hut coupons when you did the...
I miss the Scholastic things. Remember when you'd be like in 4th and 5th grade?
Yes.
You get those Scholastic books.
Yes. Look down. Our age is showing.
Yeah, right.
But 3rd grade, my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Swan.
I'm leaving here with
something. Shouts out to Catherine. Thank you. Two Schmackaroos. Appreciate you. Said love the background. Keep preaching. Well, Chicago is a beautiful place.
It is.
Chicago is a beautiful place. That is our beautiful river walk right before you get to River North. That is looking west, or as Patrick would say, west. All right. Shouts out to y'all, man. Jeff, thank you for liking the stream, man. But no, my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Swan, sweet as hell too. She was so nice. That was one of my favorite teachers. Dude, on the last day of school, because she loved me. I wasn't even a teacher's pet either. I was a little asshole. Because I always called out adults. I don't know. I've always had this revolutionary spirit inside of me, I suppose. But last day of school, she had just told me to clean the chalkboard, all that stuff, dried and all that shit, and just tidy up the room a little bit before we had let out. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right, yeah, hell yeah. Because she was so nice to me. She always came through. She made her own Chicago-style popcorn that was so fucking good, Werner.
Oh.
The cheese in the man, Miss Swan, if you passed away, God rest your soul. I miss that popcorn. And if you still with us, find me.
I want my popcorn.
I need that popcorn. Man, better than Garrett's, Werner. Better than Garrett's.
You know who's better than Garrett's is Creeders. Have you had Creeders?
A lot of shit is better than Garrett's. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude.
But Creeders was amazing.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. So she had a whole cardboard box full of popcorn she didn't sell. After I was done cleaning the board and all that stuff, she brought 4 bags, handed them to me, and she tossed the bags back in the box. I'm like, okay, psych, I guess. Fuck me, right? She hands me the box.
Damn.
She says, that's yours. And then she goes into the drawer of her desk. She gives me a stack of the Book Report Pizza Hut coupons.
Oh.
Last day of school. Miss Swan, I love you.
So you were eating good that
In the
summer.
neighborhood. You hear me? I was, my grandfather was like, oh man, like, cause he hated bringing me up to that goddamn, to that goddamn Pizza Hut that was on the corner of motherfucking, what's that? Is that, what? That's 90 something in Western. Cause it used to be right next to Funko Land and Great American Bagel. Over there by Evergreen Plaza. Y'all, I'm Chicago for real. I'm Chicago for real.
Funko Land.
Yes, I am.
I miss it being calling Funko Land.
I am Southside Chicago for real, for real. I grew up in 90s Chicago for real, for real. So, yeah, man. And I went in there and I'm like, oh, man, I can only redeem one. And I could tell the person at the counter was just looking like, oh, man, he got a whole bunch of these. But I saw they had a whole bunch of them already made. And he kind of looked at me and he was like, you know what, man? I walked out of that motherfucker with a whole pile of personal pan pizzas.
Yeah,
I walked out of there with like 20 of them things. I was eating on pizza for damn near the whole next month. It was beautiful, man. So I just figured I'd share that story with y'all. Yes, Funko Land was the shiznil.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then they changed it to GameStop and it went downhill.
You skipped one. Funko Land, EB Games, then GameStop.
Oh yeah, EB Games. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, you skipped one. But Weekly Steel Chair said, not to be corny, but what is your favorite aspect of Chicago? The energy. The energy. There's nothing like it. Especially in the summertime. There is nothing like it. You come
Bring
here,
back 2 weeks of the taste.
You come here and you feel pretty much ingrained in the city with, like, even as a tourist. I've had people tell me that. I've had people literally come here and be like, yo, I want to move there, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom would say this, God rest her soul. She would always say this. The most beautiful thing about Chicago, there's always something to do.
Yeah.
You will never be bored in Chicago. Never, ever. There's always something to do, even in the wintertime. You know how certain cities, a certain time of the year, the whole city practically shut down, like L.A.? Wintertime, pull up in L.A., everybody is in the house. And it'd be 50 degrees. It'd be like, you bitch. you vagina. If you want to get something done in L.A., wait until the wintertime. The streets will be empty. Now, the highways are never empty in L.A. The 10 is always full. But, yeah, man, no. Dude, it's always something to do. The people are amazing. The energy is amazing. I love my city. I love where I come from. I will never leave Chicago.
Best food in the country.
That's a fact. It's not even close. Well, it is. New Orleans, but like, I'm going to give the edge to Chicago for variety.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck my green screen today. And speaking of, dog, like it is just being an asshole. I know.
I can see it. Your arms are just like, they're like, fuck you.
Yeah, it's being a fucking asshole.
Real quick, getting back to the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So I broke that down to 52 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to lose 1,615 people per week.
No. They're on pace for that already.
Yeah.
They're on pace for that already. Like, if somebody thinks what I'm saying is very far-fetched, then, bitch, I guess I'm throwing the bone out there and the dog is going to get it. I guess it is far-fetched. But, like, yeah, no, I don't think it's that much of a reach to say that. Robert said, I did a Google search and I got to try Chicago style popcorn. Dude, it is the shit.
It's worth it.
It's the shit.
If you have a Costco membership, you can get Creeders, and they have Chicago style at Costco.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I got a bitch with a Costco membership. I'll be in there running up a bag in bulk. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Costco, the only place where you could get TVs in bulk and your tires changed.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't know
and
I needed
pizza while you walk out the door.
Right. I didn't know I needed 4 70-inch TVs, but all in one box.
A tire rotation and a large pizza, all for $300.
Oh, me. And a midget. If you want a midget, Costco.
Yes.
You just pull back something in bulk. It's just a midget waiting for you. Are you gonna buy me too? What? What are you doing here, Rey Mysterio? Fucking
My son's an idiot.
That's right. Goodness gracious. Oh my God. What Rey Mysterio said about that the AAA and WWE at that show.
Who you with?
Oh, that dude. What did he say again? I remember being so annoyed. Like
I'm
just
still
what did he
annoyed
say?
Taker's involved with AAA. What does Taker need to be involved with AAA for?
Have we seen The Undertaker do one Hurricane Rana in his entire career? That's my
Could you
question.
imagine that man trying to do a Hurricane Rana?
Dude, I would let it go. If somebody could find me a clip of The Undertaker doing a Hurricane Rana, I'll let it go.
No,
I know
okay,
one of
okay.
Kane doing it exists. I know one of Kane doing it exists.
Okay, Taker doing a Hurricane Rana on the Great Khali.
Oh my fucking God. That would imply that the Great Khali actually bumped.
Right.
Let's start there, motherfucker. But no, Kane. No, I've seen Kane do it. I've actually seen Kane do a Hurricane Rana. But yeah, no, but the Undertaker. Come on now. That man is a ginger from Texas.
I think the only thing he's ever done is that jump outside the ring, and then the walk on the ropes.
Not you not calling it old school because you have resentment towards him now. It's called old school.
He didn't start calling it old school till he became the Underbiker.
That's a lie.
He never called it old school.
That's
when
a
he was
lie.
The Phenom.
The Warner, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Somebody fact check that. That's a lie. That's a lie. Nope, I'm not letting that one go. Nope.
I'm leaving here with
That's
something.
a cap. Nope. Rob, what the
I mean,
fuck,
I'm from
Robert?
around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Said Undertaker, who be El Silencio from Nacho Libre. Shouts out to Nacho Libre. That's one of Jack Black's few funny movies.
Yeah.
Because a lot of his shit is not funny. Was he?
Weekly,
No.
Weekly, that's not true. He used it all during the 90s.
Yeah, I
when
was
he
finna
the
say,
Phenom.
like, I remember seeing him do it with the purple gloves on. What are you talking about?
Yeah. He just never called it old school until he became the Underbiker.
I need that fact checked. I need that fact checked. If you right, you right.
Yeah.
If you right, you right. But I feel like that started late Dead Man, early Underbiker. I don't think that started early Underbiker.
I think it's only Underbiker.
I think it's late Dead Man. We'll find out.
Yeah, well, I believe our truth seekers will find it.
Yeah, y'all find that, truth seekers. Y'all do that. We got a show to do. Speaking of which, it is time to get into the show that smacks us down, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
it is time to get into SmackDown. Ouch.
Only two segments.
Warner, let's get this popping. Y'all gonna be real disappointed that y'all didn't engage more because this is about to fly. Okay. Michael Cho welcomes us to Lyon over a drone shot of the city. He and Wade bear to ringside for a recap of Logan Paul's cheap shotting John Cena to close, which they had to shoot twice.
Yes.
We also see Solo Sikoa and his non-refundable deposits arrive, followed by, oh my God. I'm going to move on. I'm just going to move on. I'll keep moving on. Props to you if you know who made that song. This whole show is a doozy, ain't it?
So Weekly said the 2000s Undertaker, which was the Underbiker. When he came back from injury, he was the Underbiker.
As old school 2000, he brought the turn from Don Jardine, who was known for using a similar move before retiring. Okay. All right. Motherfucker, you are 1 for 197. I would not be putting my arms up. I would not be putting my arms up. Humble yourself. Yes, Maya, she is a DC native. Man, let me tell you something. Maya, that's a bad motherfucker. I was not attracted to her in the 90s. I wasn't. Now, I knock dust off that coochie. She gave me a look at one concert that I was in front of the stage for. She gave me a look. Maya, okay, it'll happen to you. Give me that look again, Maya. Do it again, Maya. All right, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that right where it is, though. But Logan Paul makes his big entrance in a black Mercedes. CEO. CEO. See, if you're going to do a race joke, that's how you do it. But fucking, the crowd showered him with booze as he started to the ring. Let's make this a long story short. I'm going to make this a very long story short. Is this like the old white grayed out bald spot fart hypocrite tour? What the fuck is going on with John Cena and CM Punk? Bro, John Cena had the audacity, and I don't give a fuck about no Logan Paul. He could eat a dick too. But holy shit, the audacity to build your promo around someone being inauthentic is laughable at fucking best. You are probably the most inauthentic wrestler to ever touch professional wrestling next to goddamn the Bastion Booger. Are you joking? Are you joking? You are about as inauthentic as Akeem the African Dream. Are you John, for the love of God. Dude, when you wake up in the mirror, do you give yourself a monologue every day? I'm John Cena. I am a real person. I am seen. I am heard. I am so real. I am from West Newbury, Massachusetts, the toughest streets in the country, and I am John Cena.
Everybody loves me.
Where? John, where? Where are you real? Show me on the You Can't See Me merch where you're fucking real.
Yeah, for the love of God.
Dude, I've watched you milk charity dry. I have watched you milk crowds and pushes of more talented and more over wrestlers than you dry. Hell, even in this promo, you went out. Oh my God, he went back to vintage John Cena, as Michael Cho would say. What did he do? Exploit a kid in the fucking crowd that was clearly a plant from the first junction.
Yeah.
Holy bastard crap. And that grown man that was trying to block John Cena from getting to the kid because he wanted his own hug from John Cena, my good sir, my good Frenchman, you are a biatch of the highest variety.
Yeah. That was pathetic.
He was like, oh, John, hug me instead.
I'm like, I'm leaving here with something.
Bro.
I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
John, what world? Are you real? Where? What world? If this ain't the fucking syphilis, calling chlamydia, STD, I don't know what is. You calling someone fake? You saying people can see through someone else that isn't real? You're the messenger? You? Really, bro? Man, John, real talk, homie. Real talk. And dude, he went back to vintage John Cena with this bullshit too. Midway through the promo, he started going into a fucking black sin. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But John. If you are real, Werner is Pamela fucking Anderson. If you are real, I am Vanessa Williams.
She's sexy.
What are you talking about? And then, in typical John Cena fashion, he got butthurt because Logan Paul actually called him out for doing what he was doing, exploiting a plant that just so happened to be a child. He got annoyed because Logan Paul was like, oh, dude, come on, man. You make a wish, break a wish, make a wish. You could tell that hit John Cena right in the ego because what did he get in the ring and do? Oh, for the record, dickhead. I'm like, oh, now you wanna steal my lingo. Oh my God, John. Now you want to steal black people's lingo too? You want to steal Philly lingo? Because that's Philly lingo. I ain't going to hold you. And if anybody tells you I ain't going to hold you comes from anywhere but Chicago, slap them. John. Now I'm at this point of this retirement run where I just want him to fuck off. Like now I just want this to be sped up. I don't even want to see anything else. Like
do we really need to wait till to December?
I just want it over with now. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all like that. Now I just want it to be over. I'm serious. Now I just want it to be over. After seeing this promo, I'm like, I just want it to be over. Because this is what I expected it to be from the beginning, and then that god awful heel turn happened.
Yeah.
This is what I expected it to be in the first place. But of course, like I said, John Cena got to get in a free cuss word, and he got to bury his opponent on the mic in vintage John Cena fashion. And it was all because he got his little fifis hurt, because Logan Paul called him out. I knew when he said, man, what is becoming of this promo segment? I knew when he said that, and he said the Make-A-Wish, Break-A-Wish, and Make-A-Wish. I knew when he said that John Cena was about to get in that ring and pants him on the microphone because he know Logan Paul can't respond back. That's like story of John Cena's career. Now, this part of his run is more accurate to what John Cena has been his entire career.
Right. But and I meant to I wanted to ask about this at the end of the promo when John said, "If you survive Sunday, if they still see you as inauthentic, they're gonna eat you alive."
Oh, you mean like how they saw your heel turn?
Yeah, pretty much. Like that's the whole thing. Like his heel turn, most of his career. Like real wrestling fans don't fuck with you like that, John. We ate you alive and forgot about you.
And moved on.
We went to TNA.
Yeah, and moved on.
We went to TNA. We went to UFC. We went to Ring of Honor. Because fuck your shit.
So what are you on about, dude? That's a fact. What Werner just said is a fact. So what are you on about? You chased off people with your inauthenticity, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Dude, it's so funny that we were talking about what we were talking about at the beginning of this show. Because it plays out right here. Dude, you chased off so many fucking people because you weren't authentic. Because people got tired of your stupid Super Cena, John Cena wins LOL gimmick. People will eat you alive if they see you're not real. Like Warner said, oh, you mean like you?
For the last 20 years, 25 years or whatever it is.
WWE fans are fucking idiots. Like, this is, if there was a moment for the crowd to get radio silent on a promo, this was the moment. Because to me, that would have spoke louder. When John Cena was saying all that shit, that would have spoke louder. If the crowd would have just shut up and kind of looked at each other like, he kind of talking about himself. He know that, right? And John, if you have a problem with your insecurities, remember, it's almost over.
It's almost over.
You're so close to the finish line. Go ahead.
And if you still have a problem afterwards, get help.
Yeah, man.
Go see a therapist. I'm sure in your tax bracket you can find the best one that money can buy.
Because, boy, he bolted back to that ring to get his one up on Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lord. Ooh, he didn't like that Make-A-Wish comment.
Even though it was true.
Bro, like, dude, you've been exploiting sick kids since sick kids were sick kids.
Mm-hmm.
Get over here!
And how much you want to bet? There's going to be 1,000 of them, at the arena before the show starts, and John's going to go to each little table and go, "Hi, I'm John Cena. Everybody loves me. Let me sign your little posters. Do you have a question for me?"
But last but not least, man, because we got to move on from this, because I'm a fuck around and get a headache talking about that weirdo. John, we don't believe you. You need more people.
More people.
Man. All right. Oh, boy. Street Profits and B-Fab are being interviewed about their number one contenders match when Bo Dallas, Texas rolls up and asks if they have the same blood in their veins the way the Six do. He says when they come for the titles and fail, the Profits will find out they're really brothers. Okay. Moving on.
What was this supposed to?
Don't. I didn't mind you clicking on that thing. This ain't even worth it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So now he's like,
That's that supernatural bullshit they said they weren't doing.
Okay, WWE. Okay. I'm gonna save my energy for Clash in Paris. Okay, WWE. Okay. All right, you got it. Ooh, buddy. All right. Man, this shit sucks. Before that tag title match, Chelsea Green and Alba Fire attacked the champs, targeting Charlotte Flair's leg. Officials check on her as we go to break, and now it's not even a title match or a tag match.
Nope.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck you.
The way WWE pulls the rug from underneath their fans without any slight sense of regret is deplorable at best. I saw before this show on my algorithm so many people saying, oh, one of these titles, oh my God, this is going to be so cool. It's like a mini Night of Champions card.
What?
Yep. Don't. Another one of those ones. Just save it for Sunday.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm really trying to store my energy for Sunday because I know how that show is gonna come off. I just can feel it in my bones. All right. Alexa Bliss defeated Chelsea Green. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. The heels, oh my God, with John Bliss on the outside. And of course, Charlotte had to get the final spotlight. She comes out there to try to even odds, but the champions were left laid out, with Chelsea dropping Flair with an unprettier and Alba hitting a gory special on Alexa Bliss to close the segment. Oh. Kathy Kelly is with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn says he's feeling better than ever. He admitted that over the past month on Raw, he wasn't himself. He let doubt creep in his own head. But tonight in Lyon, he feels like the same guy who main evented WrestleMania and took down Gunther on the big stage, and there's no better place to get the energy back. Aleister Black vignette in which he warns AAR Priest that things are about to get darker. He's going to rip off the mask and show him what real hell looks like. He promised the violence will only escalate and that he'll expose just how misguided AAR Priest is. Black closed by saying that when Priest feels that crushing weight on his chest, unable to move his arms, paralyzed, that's him kneeling over him, whispering, I warned you. None of this is going to actually happen.
No.
That has been one of my biggest criticisms of WWE even since before we started doing this show. Stop having these talents cut promos saying shit that we know they cannot act out. He's not going to leave AAR Priest paralyzed. He's not going to show him what real hell looks like. He's too busy getting his matches thrown out due to R-Truth being on the screen landing in Dublin, Georgia.
Yep.
That's right, emoji gang. Run it up, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. Show the necessary love. Stop playing with us in this room. It being early ain't no damn excuse. Unbelievable. Like, what real hell?
I'm sick of the lies. Can WWE just stop lying to us? That would be a great first step. Just stop the lies. And say, hey, Aleister Black is going to cut a promo and say, we're going to have a maniacal pillow fight. Because that's what a WWE match is nowadays. Barely a maniacal pillow fight.
I'm going to finish this one off with the same thing I finished the first one off with. We don't believe you. You need more
people.
I see emoji gang. I see y'all, man. Thank you. Instead of people freezing the comment section up. And right after, because he's on his way to real hell, AAR Priest responded in an interview with Kathy Kelly saying that deep down, Aleister Black just wants to be like him. AAR Priest mocked Black's threats, calling them proof that he's not ready for what's coming. He promised to give Black a lesson in what it really means to be him, a crash course in pain.
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
Again with the lies.
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I am
don't
tired of
explain
the
myself to you.
lies of
What was
promos.
the reason?
Who fucking talks like that? What is this, 1984?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude. He said he's gonna give him a crash course in pain. What in the name of... Bro. Dog, what in the name of generic karate movie villain shit was that, dog? He told him he was going to give him a crash course in pain.
And I'm going to smile about it the entire time.
And logically, if you're giving him a crash course in pain, wouldn't that mean you're in pain too?
No, I don't know anything about pain. I'm just going to smile the entire time.
Give me a fucking knife. Adrian Carpenter with 2 Smackaroos said Aleister Black left AEW. No, he left for some pussy.
Yeah.
He won't admit it. I told y'all what I think it is to this day. Allegedly, all alleged. I told y'all what I think it is to this day. He probably heard some whisperings that, hey, man, so a couple of these male wrestlers sliding down on your bitch. You might want to get over here. He's like, I just got a few more months. I'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get a crash course in pain. I'll be there shortly. A crash course in pain. And then he said, and then when they finally square up in the ring, Priest said he'll be smiling the whole time because he's going to enjoy every bit of punishment he dishes out. Because get it? He used to be Punishment Martinez. Get it? It's a callback. Go fuck yourself. Boy, in this business, you don't have many chances to do reclamation projects with a specific wrestler. WWE had an opportunity to go on a reclamation tour for Kiana James. They gave her a fancy Neutron with a helicopter coming down. They gave her the entrance with Julia just for her to be pinned in 5 seconds with a fruit roll-up. I'm playing it again.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
Dude. Dude, This show has the enjoyment of a nuclear holocaust. I bullshit you not. This show has the enjoyment of being skinned alive. Oh my God. This show has the enjoyment of watching Friends and unironically thinking it's funny and you're not white. Oh, by the way, I would not be shocked to see Kiana James in the next round of releases.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, RB, that's a good point. Just like Giovanni Vinci, that's my point. Y'all remember how they gave him all in vignettes and all that stuff, and he came back and he got jobbed out just as quick, and next thing you knew, he was gone? This feels just like that. You kept this girl off of TV for how long?
At least what? A year.
I don't want to talk about the Drew McIntyre promo with Randy Orton. You know why,
Waste
y'all?
of time.
Because I'm going to tell you exactly what every anything that involves Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton starts and ends with. I'm bitter about something. I'm Drew McIntyre. Everyone's here is kissing arse. I'm disgruntled. I'm Drew McIntyre. I want to kick someone's head off because I'm bitter and I'm Drew McIntyre. Cody. CM Punk. Cody. RKOs.
Pretty much it.
Get over here!
That's all it was. There was no meat on the bone. That's all this fucking was. Oh, you hesitated to end him. He didn't hesitate to end you. Oh, Cody, I'm Drew McIntyre. I'm bitter about outcomes that don't affect me.
Get over here!
You're mad at a dude you beat.
Getting back to that one little last bit. Who in real life throws a fit over outcomes they have no control over?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I probably would, but like in all actuality, that should not be a thing, and that's not a thing in real life.
I'm Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna do my fake disgruntled gimmick, even though The Rock handed me a sword and I smiled like a McDonald's kid getting a Happy Meal.
That's true.
I'm Drew McIntyre. Oh, I am not looking forward to Clash in Paris. I'm not, y'all. I can't even flex. I'm not.
At least it's early in the day.
Man. Oh, I got some pussy coming on Sunday. Yeah, never mind. I'm good. I'll be all right. I'll be okay. I'll be all right, y'all. I'm escaping that Carmelo Hayes and yeah, I'm not.
Why is this still a thing?
This next part, I'm going to say this just because I want y'all to understand. This is not a joke. This actually happened. Boring Nick Aldis is infuriated that Randy Orton took out more security and WWE personnel. And Randy said it feels good to be bad sometimes and gives him a bottle of Fireball.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Because when I want to say I'm sorry, I give a bottle of Fireball. And not just any bottle, the baby bottle.
I'm trying not to walk off camera again, y'all. I'm actually trying not to walk off camera again. We're gonna go to the result of the main event. I can't continue. I'm being serious. I can't continue.
All right, real quick. The Street Profits beat Mello and Miz, getting the #1 contendership. And last but not least, we have Sami Zayn becoming the new United States Champion for no fucking reason.
Warner. Real quick. They jobbed out the Motor City Machine Guns
Mm-hmm.
and had Bow Wow and Mid run through the tag team division
Mm-hmm.
just for them to lose to the Street Profits. You had one of your hottest and most over Samoans in Jacob Fatu lose to Solo Sikoa at
I'm
SummerSlam.
leaving here with something.
Thank you
I mean,
for the
I'm
donation.
from around the way.
I'm
I'm leaving
gonna
with
finish this
something.
point. We finna get out of here. You had one of your hottest and most skilled and talented Samoans that was over like Rover lose to Solo Sikoa in a cage match where you could have worked around the pin thing because WWE has escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Just for him to lose on a random SmackDown to Sami Zayn after being pinned by him, what, twice in SummerSlam?
Yep.
If that don't tell you the state of the WWE product, I am almost certain that you are watching this through Stevie Wonder's eyes. -10. No fucking moment. Fuck this crappy, terrible, god-awful television. I wish this shit would get canceled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, -10, no moment. Again, I don't get how USA, NBC still has this strong relationship with WWE when they continue to put out shit like this every single week.
Bro, they brutalized Jacob Fatu's momentum for Sami
Mhm.
Zayn.
Yep.
I don't got no clear there, bro.
All right, let's go to investment ratings real quick. We actually have 6 matches this time.
Go to hell.
First up, we got the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits for the tag team titles.
0.
Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella
0.
for the women's IC title. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in just a regular old match.
0.
Sheamus versus Rusev and a Donnybrook.
0.
Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Jey Uso versus LA Knight in a fatal 4-way for the World Heavyweight title.
CM Punk is going to be blown up at 3 minutes, and Seth Rollins is going to be working in molasses because his knees are cooked. 0.
Yep. No, I agree with that one. And probably your main event, John Cena versus Logan Paul.
0.
Yeah, this show is going to be terrible.
I am not looking forward to reviewing that. I'm just going to be real with y'all. I am not looking forward to reviewing that. Maybe we'll find some comedy out of it. Maybe. I don't know. But SmackDown continues to get worse somehow.
Mm-hmm.
It's so monumentally bad. It is so monumentally bad. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, dude, they're running back Jade and Tiffany again. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Screaming for that.
You know what, y'all? I got shit to do, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna try to get back on time so I can watch Death Before Dishonor. Dude, I need a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
I need it. Like WWE's product is the worst. Hands down. You notice I'm not using any fancy terms. What the fuck are you talking about? Nobody blamed you for forgetting. For me forgetting. Nobody said that. Cut it out.
No.
Chill out. I don't know who you think you're talking to. But yeah. I don't want to use any other words other than just the worst. I don't. Cause that's just what it is. Like unequivocally, that's just what it is. It's a reason why these WWE fans don't come on our reviews to defend this product. It's a reason. Like they know. I've said this. This is my conspiracy theory. This is my tinfoil kufi. I continue to say, deep down inside, they know this product sucks. They just can't pull away.
Mm-hmm.
They know it sucks, bro. There's no way you can't realistically watch this and not know it sucks. There's no way. That's why they don't come into streams with live, living, rational, logical people and argue about this product, because they know it sucks. They know it's the worst. It's not getting easier, y'all. It's not getting easier. Said another clean L for Jade. Wouldn't shock me. I could talk. Her ROI push is over. It's over. And now here's the crazy thing. Let's say if so facto they do have a win the belt off of Tiffany. Now what?
Yeah.
She has to wrestle. And it's probably going to be off of her by Rumble season.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Werner both have the same prediction. We said it after WrestleMania this year. I would not be shocked if Jade was a post-WrestleMania release in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Would not be surprised. This is a cup of tea for Jade. This is a clout chase for Jade. This is not something she wants to do. Martin said, bro, I don't even watch this shit, and I try to find tickets for Death Before Dishonor, but there's not tickets. Good. If it's sold out, that's a good thing.
That's phenomenal.
That means pro wrestling is winning.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Good. Yeah, I talked about that earlier, Weekly Still Chat. You might have missed it. I slipped it in a little bit. I said, pause if necessary.
Pause.
I said, they don't even want to pay office heads, bro. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. WWE is the most profitable penny pinching company I think I've ever seen. Oh, yeah, they're going to rush Bianca back, too. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If Jade does win the belt, it's going to be to get the belt on Bianca. She's going to be a vehicle to get the belt on Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more, nothing less. It's for them to get that Bianca Jade WrestleMania match out the way. And then after that, yeah.
Which I hope is not main eventing.
Yikes. I don't even want to think about that. Bianca Belair deserves way better than that. Said 1,023 tickets left for Daily's Place Dynamite. I think that's going to sell out because they don't go there that often, so it's not saturated.
And isn't that next month?
Yeah. So
or not even next. That's October.
Yeah. So just be patient with that one. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed. I wish I didn't watch this show. Somebody sent through some last-second financial lubricant. But while you're doing that and you are typing in the funds into the super chat thing, however it looks, because I've never tried it, I'm going to get us up out of here. So go ahead and get it in before we get up out of here so I can shout you out. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, and just your boy, Mr. Starksan.
The beacon of hope worldwide, the messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the eternal pessimist, Big Dub.
Fuck my life.